Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Sage Sentient, and today we're going to be talking about our top 5 skilled characters in the game for March. Let's go! Something to really think about, is Kestrel is a dual tag character, and she's just so good everywhere. I mean, DD5 and Arena and Raids and War and wherever else you could possibly put her, she's going to excel at. She's great. Kestrel is just number 1 when she's on this list anywhere she goes right now. Number 2, we're looking at Shang-Chi. And this guy can be used anywhere outside of his team, just like Captain Sam, who's number 3. But Shang-Chi just has he's got the juice. He hits hard, and he is great. He is a character that a lot of people really, really, really like, and a lot of people really want to use Shang-Chi in DD5, just like Captain America Sam. But Shang-Chi just has a little bit more pizzazz. He's still an amazing war character, and basically still meta after who knows how long he came out. I mean, we're looking he's coming up, approaching almost, 10 months? So he's just very, very, very good. And Shang-Chi just has a lot more fun, I think. He's just a lot more fun to use with him. You just know what you're going to get with Shang-Chi when you get him. Now, Sam, on the other hand, coming out with number 3, Sam is amazing at his resistance and being a protector and holding together the Secret Avengers. He's just great. But Sam is, the Secret Avengers are still great in a lot of different places. Sam can be used in Raids, in Arena, and in War, and a lot of other places. But Sam starting now to become more of a protector than more of a character that can do his other abilities. And as much as that's hard to say or to think about, using that speed mechanic on his ult is awesome, but you're starting to find out you need to use that ult, and you need to use that special so that you can protect Shang-Chi from dying in the raid nodes. So that's a little bit more important, as I think. Now, Sam is part of the Secret Avengers group. They're still a top-tier war offensive team, top-tier defensive team as well. But Shang-Chi is just there. I mean, Captain Sam and the Secret Avengers can't beat Shang-Chi in War. So that's another reason why they're not, why he's not above them. So that's something to think about as well. Now, Maria Hill and Sharon Carter have been bouncing back. I'm starting to think that Sharon Carter is just, she's number 4 here. She's just a great character. She hits hard. She's got the turn meter rewind in Raids. She's got an ability block. She can, help out by taking Doom to a pause and whatnot. And she can, stun surfers. And that's great too, right? That's what we need. Sharon Carter coming in here, as we've talked about, this seems to be the team that's kind of solidified itself in the last couple months at skill levels. Now, we do have Maria Hill. And Maria Hill is still up here at 5. A great healer, a great character that can bring in support, a great character, all these characters are all viable in DD5, anywhere they go. Maria Hill, we've been talking about it for months. They're all great. They're all great. One thing to think about is what's going on with Gamora and Moondragon. Gamora and Moondragon are still up there. They're still great. They're still doing what they need to do. They're maybe not in the number 1-2, punch in Arena, or maybe not the 1-2 punch in War, but they're still there. They're holding strong. They're still great, great, great characters. Great for mid and great for ending. Great for if you can get them to, get lucky in beginning. Great to use them as well for the time being. So that's why they're being placed in those honor-mentionable spots. You got Baron Zemo here, placed, kind of in the middle. People are really leaning off of him, finding places for him, really only for his ability block. He's really now a niche character for plug and play. That's pretty much it. Using him in not Pocket Dimension, in Forbidden Knowledge for the Doctor Strange event. That's pretty much it. He doesn't have too much of that. He's a one-trick pony. He's great. He's fast. He takes off those positive effects. But after that, he doesn't have too much outside of here. Some people are still taking him to DD5, but not a peak performance character. Nick Fury finding himself kind of in a very special spot. Nick Fury, not a peak performance character, but very important to know that without Nick Fury, you can't have a viable or a long-standing Omega Red. You gotta have a big Nick Fury to have a big Omega Red, and that's important. Using him in Pocket Dimension last was a lot of fun, and he helped me out with that Black Bolt combo. If you know Nick Fury, if you don't want to use that that ultimate bringing down stuff with Yo-Yo down, it's okay. But if you need to protect Yo-Yo, bring out those support characters and see if you can buy some time so you can get those characters to support, stealth, heal, or whichever they need to do for Yo-Yo or any other character on the board. You know, his special's still great. He is pretty weak. He needs a stat rework, but the main thing about why we're talking right here is the fact that Nick Fury is without Nick Fury, you don't get Omega Red, and that's why he's important right now. All right? Something to think about. Other than that, there's really not much here. You know, you got some Black Order members here. They're still okay in war. They're mid-tier here. You got Night Nurse. She's all right. You know, she does her job. Other than that, there's nobody in here that really does, some, great work. You got Taskmaster okay and War Deep. You got Punisher here who hits, villains hard. But after that, there's really not much. You still got Yelena. You got Colleen. You got Echo, who's great on Young Avengers doing her job. But, that's pretty much it. I don't think anybody's finding her viable in skill, and no one's finding her viable in global because she's really tied in with that Young Avengers squad. So that makes a little bit of a difference. I mean, even with some of the pieces here that she's got on Spawn, this is for Young Avengers, right? So you can't really do anything with this. Now, there is something here. If this character does not have blind, reduce enemy assist chance by 100%. On blind gain slow. That's great. But in skill, maybe you might not need that. I don't know. Maybe we might test her out later on. So we'll see. But other than that, Echo is kind of just a character for whatever. Now, you could do, you could look at this for her on the T4 here for a rebound chain for 3 to 4 adjacent targets for 200% damage, on pretty much an AoE, which is great. Reducing that character speed bar for 25%. But, I mean, are you really going out of your way to bring up Echo for Doom nodes for 2.2 or 2.3? Probably not. Probably not. As why you still have, the other 5 peak performance characters in skill right here. Other than that, this is, she's an okay character. She's great in war defense with Young Avengers, but yeah. All right. Other than this, I mean, this seems to be okay. And there's no other characters right now that we can really even talk about with skill. So this seems, again, very solidified. Colleen Wing, amazing with Heroes for Hire. Can use her in Greek. You can use her in these lanes for City as well if you need somebody there. But as to this, Colleen Wing is seeming to just be a character just for a certain group of characters only for now. Not necessarily a peak performance character where you're like, you got to have her in this and that up here. She just doesn't beat these characters up here. That's what's going on. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here you have your top 5 skill characters. And at number 1, we got Kestrel again. We got Shang-Chi at number 2. We got Captain Sam at number 3. At number 4, we got Sharon Carter. At number 5, at Maria Hill. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys like it. Find me on Twitch and whatnot. And if you guys have any questions, leave those in the comments section. We can find out what you guys think on your opinion. Don't forget Nick Fury for Omega Red in the future. If you guys want to think about that, Gamora and Moondragon still doing their stuff. I hope to see you guys soon. Take it easy. Let's go.